these sensitive ass that just came out of this little, I don't know where they come from, but niggas be getting wild emotional. Niggas be turning into big super beasts. Just be trying to have fun.
To ever try to front me, hit you with no delay. So what you saying, yo? Should have with that 9 million, but the go, yo. Yeah, I do better than him. He better not play with me. I will and perform Busta Rhymes show.
Right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now.
I'm walking through the crowd and somebody grabs my hand. Just softly put their hand in my hand and just hold it. So I look, and I see this big chain that said flip mode. I look up and it's Busta Rhymes.
They call them fun boys. They'll say, we gotta have some fun boys in the section for Busta. Bro, Busta Rhymes wanted him in his section so bad. Like, what? Pulled him to the section, like through the roof, and tucked him off in the corner. So I'm looking like, well, he ain't coming.
Busta Rhymes is really angry right now, like seriously upset. Word on the street is that he's supposedly threatening 50 Cent because of some shocking video that might be shown in 50's upcoming documentary about Diddy. And this isn't just some random rumor. People who are close to the situation say the video is really bad. 50 Cent has been watching Diddy for a long time, collecting information about those private parties that everyone in the music industry pretends never happened. What's got Busta so worried? Sources say there's a video of him at one of those wild parties with Diddy, and it doesn't look good. A while ago, Busta's former bodyguard, a guy named Big Homie CC, revealed some things. He claimed Busta has been into those kinds of parties for years, and that club promoters knew what he liked. According to him, whenever Busta showed up, promoters had certain guys ready to make sure he had a good time. Now, it seems like 50 Cent might actually have video proof that matches those claims. Insiders say the footage shows Busta and Diddy in a crazy scene with several men. These weren't just random party goers. People are saying they were actually brought in by Diddy. And it gets worse. A few men are now coming forward, saying Busta made inappropriate moves on them in the past. People are now saying that whenever they ran into Busta Rhymes, he kept trying to get them to come to wild parties, the kind Diddy is known for. And it wasn't just friendly invites. They say he was really pushy about it. Things are looking bad for Busta. 50 Cent's documentary hasn't even been released yet, but people are already talking. And now, with Busta reportedly threatening 50, it might actually lead to him being featured even more in the documentary. With all this drama going on, 50 Cent wasn't going to stay quiet. Right before performing with Busta at the Humor and Harmony Comedy Fest, 50 made a joke that might have been more serious than it seemed. He joked that Busta might show up wearing that bright yellow outfit from a 1999 MTV VMAs, the one everyone remembers. He even posted an old photo of Busta in the outfit with a funny caption, saying Busta better wear something better for the event. Busta fired back by posting an AI-made picture of 50 Cent looking silly, with captions saying the blessings never stop, and taking a playful shot at 50's outfit choices. At first, people thought they were just teasing each other. But now, insiders say it might not have been just jokes. 50 might actually have video proof of Busta partying wild with Diddy. Before we get into that, let's go back to what Busta's former bodyguard said. Big Homie CC spoke on the art of dialogue and didn't hold back. He said Busta had been acting suspicious for years, especially around young men. According to him, it's been one of those open secrets in the industry. According to Busta Rhymes' former bodyguard, the club scene in the music industry always knew what Busta liked. He claimed that whenever Busta was booked for a party, the promoters already knew to fill his VIP section with the kind of people he preferred. Big Homie CC even described one unforgettable night that involved actor and model Don Benjamin and one of Don's close friends, who is gay. He said that as soon as Busta saw that man, he didn't waste any time. He pulled him into his VIP area and stuck by his side the whole night. Big Homie said Busta was hovering around him, whispering, and making sure he didn't leave or even move without him knowing. And this wasn't a one-time thing. According to Big Homie, this kind of behavior happened often. Promoters reportedly had attractive men ready whenever Busta was on the guest list. He said that once Busta locked in on someone, that was it. The rest of the night was all about them. Busta was even calling the man cute out loud, not caring who heard. Once someone was in his VIP area. It was like being stuck there, no leaving, no sneaking away. But then Big Homie made an even more serious claim. He said that people in the industry have known about Busta's preferences for over a decade. When asked why no one ever exposed him, Big Homie said it's because everyone wanted to stay close to Busta and enjoy the perks of his VIP access. Then came the biggest claim. Big Homie suggested that Busta also has a history of being aggressive with women, something that's rarely talked about. He said that, like some men who live double lives, Busta might have some inner anger or conflict, and that it could be showing up in harmful ways. And this isn't just one bodyguard trying to get attention. Several men have come forward, each with their own strange or troubling story about Busta. One of the first was a social media personality named Trip Alley. Back in 2020, he posted a video on YouTube claiming that Busta personally tried to approach him one night in New York City, just as he was heading to a Halloween party. According to Trip Alley, things started off normal. Busta Rhymes invited him to hang out in VIP, and Trip thought it was just a regular club night, nothing unusual. But things quickly took a turn. Trip and his friend ended up in a heated argument. His friend didn't like the idea of going to Busta's party at all. The disagreement got so intense that they ended up fighting right there on the street. The whole situation shook Trip so much that he decided to skip the party altogether. No VIP, no hanging out, he just walked away. His friend ended up leaving him stranded in the middle of New York City. But looking back, Trip said that may have been a blessing in disguise. With everything that's come out about Busta since then, Trip wonders what might have happened if he had gone. Then in 2021, the rumors started again. People were saying Busta was back doing the same kind of stuff, trying to pick up men. It got even messier when paparazzi reportedly caught him leaving a gay pride event with a trans woman. The pictures didn't go viral, but people definitely noticed, and the gossip spread fast. Just when things started to quiet down, Orlando Brown stirred it all up again. He went on a wild rant, claiming he had hooked up with several men in the music industry, including both Diddy and Busta Rhymes. While people often dismiss Orlando because of his unpredictable behavior, some say he's been sounding more focused lately, and parts of his stories are starting to line up in strange ways. Now, all the talk about Busta's private life is one thing, but what really needs attention is the pattern of aggressive behavior. Like Diddy, Busta also has a history of putting hands on people over small things. His legal problems go way back, starting as early as 2006, when prosecutors tried to charge him over a fight with a random person on the street. This wasn't just a one-time thing. According to Billboard, Busta Rhymes wasn't acting like your typical celebrity. They reported he had a machete hidden in his car. Who carries around something like that? Then in 2007, Busta made headlines again. He was charged with misdemeanor after allegedly getting into a physical fight with his former driver over a money issue. It wasn't just an argument. He actually got arrested. In the end, Busta pleaded guilty to both the machete and assault charges and was sentenced to 3 years of probation. But the drama didn't stop there. In 2009, the New York Post reported another messy situation. Busta had to pay $75,000 to a fan. Why? Because the fan said Busta threw water bottles at him and told his bodyguard to punch him in the face. And the fan wasn't even acting up. He had only come to see Fabulous perform. When Fab didn't show, the fan tried to quietly leave during Busta's set. That's when Busta allegedly lost his cool. Witnesses said he yelled, "Get down! I'm not good enough for you." Then threw more bottles and signaled his bodyguard to attack. With a temper like that, it's no surprise Busta has been close with Diddy since the 90s. People are now saying they may have more in common than just music or business. Some are even claiming that both Busta and Diddy have a history of being aggressive and share a preference for much younger men. Busta Rhymes' legal troubles didn't stop with just one incident. After getting into a fight with his former driver over money, he ended up pleading guilty to both that charge and another one already on his record. The court gave him 3 years of probation, but things only got worse. In 2009, the New York Post reported that Busta had paid $75,000 to a fan. The fan claimed that during a show, he was quietly trying to leave after learning that rapper Fabulous wouldn't be performing. But Busta allegedly lost his temper. According to the fan, Busta started yelling, "Get down! I'm not good enough for you," and threw 2 more water bottles at him. Then, Busta reportedly told his bodyguard to punch the fan in the face. With a temper like that, it's no surprise that Busta has been close to Diddy since the 90s. But now people are saying their connection might go beyond music or business. Rumors suggest they both may have a preference for much younger men. And here's something else that raised eyebrows. When serious allegations against Diddy first started coming out, including abuse and inappropriate behavior with younger people, Busta posted a video telling fans to wait before judging. That kind of response made a lot of people wonder, why would he rush to defend someone facing such serious claims? Now, with Diddy's empire falling apart, federal raids, lawsuits piling up, and indictment on the way, Busta's behavior and support are looking more and more suspicious to some. Now that things are heating up, Busta Rhymes is acting like he barely even knows Diddy. He's dodging questions, trying to play it cool, and pretending they were never close. But come on. People remember the pictures, the parties, and years of them showing up together in clubs. That kind of history doesn't just disappear. And here's the serious part. Word is, Busta's name is going to be dropped in 50 Cent's upcoming documentary on Diddy. And if there's one thing we know about 50, it's that he doesn't let anything slide. He's one of the few rappers who never partied with Diddy. He saw the red flags early and stayed far away from those shady VIP scenes. But just because 50 wasn't in those rooms doesn't mean he wasn't paying attention. He's been watching from the sidelines, taking mental notes for years, remembering who showed up to Diddy's parties, who got involved, and what really went down behind those velvet ropes. Now, 50's moment has finally arrived. His documentary is being called the industry's worst nightmare. No one is safe. Insiders say all those rumors we've heard for years are finally going to come with proof. And yes, Busta Rhymes is allegedly on that list. We don't know the exact release date yet. But here's what we do know. The documentary is being produced by GNet Films and Television, and it's coming to Netflix. That means this isn't some low-budget gossip. It's a major, high-quality project. Emmy Award-winning director Alex Stapleton is behind it. So expect serious storytelling, real research, and actual names being dropped. And here's the twist. Sources say Busta is already feeling the pressure. Word is, he's been scrambling behind the scenes, making phone calls, calling in favors, even trying to convince 50 to leave his name out of the documentary. But why panic now, unless there's something to hide? Unless you've already seen it coming. Here's one thing you should know. 50 Cent is not the type to fold under pressure. If anything, Busta Rhymes allegedly warning him probably just locked in even more screen time for himself. Let's be real. Try to tell 50 Cent what not to do? That's only going to push him harder. He lives to prove a point. The moment someone tries to silence him, he gets louder, bolder, and more relentless. So, if Busta really is involved in Diddy's alleged mess, there's no way 50 is cutting his name out. In fact, that warning might have guaranteed Busta ends up front and center. Now here's the real question. What is Busta so worried about? If he's got nothing to hide, why not just ignore it and move on? Why all the quiet behind the scenes panic? Could it be he knows something is about to drop? Or is he just getting dragged into something he had nothing to do with? What do you think? Was Busta Rhymes really involved in Diddy's alleged wild lifestyle? Or is this just guilt by association? And more importantly, is 50 Cent's Netflix documentary about to shake the whole industry and reveal secrets nobody ever thought would come out? Let's talk about it. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, share it with someone who needs to see it, and hit that bell so you never miss the next explosive update. Catch you in the next one. And trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.